Welcome back to the Pink Floyd Collector's YouTube channel. I recently put up a single page from this. This is the Wall live performance version. So this is something that was put together probably in late 1979, certainly going towards the live dates in London, Germany and the USA. It's basically trying to turn the album into a live show and some of Roger's ideas, how he thought that they could be put across. Now this is from the original period. I was hoping to remove the clip here, but it's completely rusted in. And as you can see, it contains a few coffee stains, this one. It says Eyes Only Graham Fleming in ink. Now, Graham was a special effects coordinator on the live shows. I think he was the chief special effects coordinator. There was a team, but he was the head of that group. He came with a good reputation of basically turning ideas into stage effects. So this would have been him getting this and trying to turn Roger's ideas into something that would actually work in a live atmosphere. Page 1 simply reads the show first half. And then this says preliminaries. In the streets surrounding the venue, we will place buskers playing tunes from the show to the punters as they arrive and queue. Inside the stadium, scattered, there will be oral tricks and jokes. Example, locked road boxes and taped laughter issuing. The teacher's voice shouting in lavatories, "You there, put that away and get back inside this minute." Monotonous piped selling of Bistro Bric-a-Brac. Bistro Brick Co. proudly present brick sunglasses. Do you have trouble looking blank? Be the first one on your block to develop wall eyes with Bistro Brick shades. For an hour before the show starts, throughout the venue, we will run a tape of tunes, all with some connections with the war. The Green Beret, Vera Lynn's hits from the Blitz, Don't Take Your Love to Town, Glenn Miller, Assorted Dylan, Over the Sea to the Sky, etc. Finishing it all up with We Will Meet Again. At the end of We'll Meet Again, an MC will come forward in a tuxedo and announce, "Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, the one and only, the unbelievable Pink Floyd." We crash into Welcome. The front lighting truss should probably be in a position at this time. The surrogate band should all be masked, and over the vamp after, "Through this disguise," Roger shouts, "Lights!" And tight spots pan the audience, and then he shouts, "Roll sound effects." And the sound of bombers approaches from the rear of the auditorium, getting monstrously loud by the end of the vamp. The bomb is heard falling, and we do a loud stage ending, but freeze. Instead of hitting the final chord, the bomb does not explode. A momentary silence is followed by the sound of a newborn baby crying. The lights on the band fade as the truss is raised. And then it says, "No, on the building of the wall is constructed by a team of uniformed Bistro Brick Company employees. They should start adding to the structure as it exists at the beginning of the show, as soon as the house lights fade." So then we have the In the Flesh lyrics. Like I said, I'm not going to dwell too much on the lyrics. In black, we remove our disguises and in soft glows reappear as normal to perform the Thin Ice, which Dave sings, red lit from the lamps on the screen. The screen could have an horizon and a drifting smoke over a dark background. Nick, and possibly Rick too, should be on a movable podium. The Beach Boys and girls sing and are visible, but in a position behind the line of the wall so that they get walled in pretty damn quick. And then we have the lyrics for the Thin Ice. Another Brick in the Wall Part 1. Roger sings Daddy's Flown. On this tune, a second guitarist joins in so that in the end of it, we can see Dave switch to his pastoral soloing without the rhythm disappearing. In the quad, we will establish a pastoral scene with children moving about. By using multi-stack tape, maybe a 16-track test cam, we can locate tinkling streams, individual birds, wind in the trees, and things like that. And then we have the lyrics for Another Brick in the Wall Part 1. And then The Happiest Days of Our Lives, Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. An inflatable mother, dimly lit, centrally positioned. Mother song is self-explanatory. The Bombers return at the end of the Mother song. As Dave and the Beach Boys and girls start Goodbye Blue Sky, we fade up to a pastoral scene on the circular screen, into which we very slowly track starting on the instrumental verse. Occasionally birds fly up, clouds move, etc. We arrive at a point deep in the picture when the intro to the Empty Spaces starts. And then Goodbye Blue Sky. At the beginning of the intro, What Shall We Do Now? The flowers come to the screen. The band need not be lit. The first real thrust of the male flower should be in sync with the first C in this tune. The animation, which should be about 3 minutes long, finishes maybe on a wasteland over which we track as the vocal starts. Maybe we could use the Sea of Blood from Wish You Were here. And then we have the lyrics to What Shall We Do Now? So I'm going to call that an end to part one. I'm going to have to do a bit of editing here and tidy this up a little bit. And we're maybe a fifth of the way through. But yeah, come back for part two soon.